Hi, I'm a bit late tonight. I've arrived in Melbourne today and I'm here for a week, so going to be having a lot of fun, but it's been a long day. Um, so I put Henry David Thoreau as the in the comment. Now he's said a lot of wonderful quotes, but one of them was, "It's not what you get by chasing your goals; it's who you become." And there's another quote, something along the lines of, the universe gives you challenges along the way when you're chasing your goals, because you've got to become the kind of person that can reach those goals. So Henry said it better. I have an agreement with my clients when I work with them. People will ring me up and they will talk about things that they know that they want. They might want to lose weight. They might want to improve their relationships. They might want to change careers. There's a lot of things that they want and they haven't, and I say to them, well, why haven't you done it? What's holding you back? And they talk about it, various bits and pieces. Some of them are limiting beliefs and negative self-talk, self-confidence things. They might have had a few knocks, or they're just not quite sure how to do it, or they just need some support. One of the agreements that we have when we enter into a coaching relationship is that they are aware that they get assigned tasking. And the tasking is all formed around helping them grow into the person that they need to be to get the goals that they're after. So you might say that you really want something, out of the examples that I just listed, but you might have a lot of fears around being the person that you need to be to get those things. I have a new client who English is not his first language. So he's really, saying to me, I really don't know how I'm going to go talking to people for the particular task that I've given him. And then he rang me back and he said, that was really scary, but I did it, because he's super committed. And he said, I don't understand why you're giving me this task, and, I don't want to do it. And I said, okay, well, we can't really move forward then. And he goes, okay, I'll do it. So he did it. And he rang me back and he said, now I know exactly why you wanted me to do that, because I had to be somebody else to do that. I had to be someone who had courage. I had to be someone who just spoke up and didn't listen to their fear. And he said, I did it once. I had one conversation with someone, and then I thought, okay, so that's not too painful, and I realized it's going to make me grow. So I had another chat. I struck a conversation up with somebody else. And that's what tasking is about. If you haven't gotten what you want up until now, it means that you're not doing or being what the person who could achieve that would be. Because if somebody else has lost weight and trimmed up, then you can. If somebody else has changed jobs, then you can. If somebody else has got a beautiful relationship, then you can do it too. It's just about making different, being the person that makes different choices about what they're doing to get them the different results. Because if what you've been doing up until now hasn't got you what you want, there's no point in still doing that, because you're not going to get it. You need to be somebody else. And it doesn't mean that you're not being you. It means you're being a better version of you, or a different version of you. And that's really important, because that will get you where you need to be. And one of the first things I come up with against with clients is resistance around doing their tasking. And the minute they get it, I think I was saying the other night, I've got a couple of people who will now ring me up and say, right, I've done that. What do I do next? What do you want me to do? What do you want me to read? What I have to, they're just hungry for it, because they realize when they face their fears and do their tasking and they be a different version of themselves, that it's actually fun and they're actually getting results. It actually works. And I think quite often they surprise themselves. So that's why I get such a kick out of tasking. And I'm really tough with it, because I don't do it to hurt someone. I do it to help them grow. And every single person who does their tasking, like every client, and some of you may have done this before, if you do your tasking, you get results. And that makes you feel a little bit more proud of yourself. And every task that you do, every time that you grow, every time that you be a different or a better version of yourself to get towards your goal, you really feel better about yourself. So there's a lot of different benefits to doing it. So like Henry David Thoreau said, it's not the getting of the goal that's the wonderful thing. It's who you become and what you gain by becoming that along the way. Hey Pearl, how you going? Yeah, fluffy hammer. A lot of my clients refer to me as a fluffy hammer because I will love my clients to death, and they all know that. I'm always there for them, but I will also smack them, smack them around a bit and give them tasking or ask them questions that sort of make them squirm. But that gets results. It gets results. Okay, so have a think about that. Have a think about what it is that you have been wanting for a long time. You may have tried to work towards that several times. But if you're not getting the results, it means you probably have to do something different or be somebody different, okay? And yes, it can be scary letting go of who you've been up until now, but it's actually, when you look at it differently, it's really exciting to be somebody else, you know, a better version of you. If you need a hand with this, give me, you know, an inbox or send me a message because I can help you out with that stuff. That's what coaches do. I'm running a competition at the moment where you win half a day with me. Now that could be via Skype or Messenger video, and we have a chat for a few hours we spend together, and we get to the bottom of all of this stuff and work out what you want, and I will set you some tasking that may make you feel uncomfortable, but it's you know, the fun part's going to be getting your goal, but also who you're going to become in the process of getting that goal. All right, I love you heaps, and I will talk to you tomorrow night. Okay, good night.